Hey YouTubers, my name is X Factor. This is Battlefield 4 multiplayer Conquest Domination, which I really don't play that much of. But I do when I unlock new guns, and I want to get an initial feel for them. So this is the first couple of times I've really shot the AEK, and this thing's naked. There's a Cobra optic on it, no grip, no barrel attachment, and as you can see, this thing's kind of all over the place. It has a harsh vertical recoil compared to anything else in the game right now that I've unlocked. But it shoots 900 rounds a minute compared to the 750 rounds a minute that the M416. Now that guy right there, the angle grip, helps us a ton. That's now what I have on my AEK that I believe I put on after this round and played another round. Why is that important? It knocks down your first shot multiplier by 33%. So that harsh vertical grip isn't as ridiculous, and it's easier to control. This thing shoots absolutely lasers point blank. But at the medium range, it's really tough. You really have to microburst this thing. What's microbursting? Where you're shooting 2 to 3 to 4 bullets at a time, stopping, recentering, shooting again. I will be doing a control freak on this weapon with different combinations, and I really like the laser sight combination with this and the angle grip. It seems to be the way to go for my sort of playstyle because, again, up close, it isn't a problem shooting these people. It's the medium and longer ranges. But the reload time is very nice, very snappy, very short. And there you see me reloading, or I'm sorry, reviving, but looking around. Not just looking up, but looking left to right to make sure the coast is clear. And I talked about this in the video before. Don't revive or drop med packs with your head down. Keep your head up. And I'm trying to figure out the minimum angle of looking down, basically. Because in Battlefield 3, it was pretty high. And I think it's the same here. And I've had some pretty far revives. So that's another thing I'm going to figure out for you guys is how far can you revive somebody from and what angle. And that nade must have caught something because I'm alive. The other thing I've unlocked is my medic bag, the big bag. The little guys I'm throwing around right now are the single heal bags. They're a little bit glitchy, but what happens is you run on one or you sit out for a split second, you soak it up, and your body starts going up about 10 health a tick. But they're a little glitchy, like I said. Sometimes you're sitting on one and it's not going in you. The vitamins are not being infused, and then you get insta-gib 2 bullets later, basically. So the big bag is just like the Battlefield 3 big bag. It's an AoE effect, and there you see the 10-point jump, the 98, the 99. Now, I don't know if this is a glitch or not, but it always seems when I use the little bag, it leaves me 1 health point short, which can really hurt you and reduce the kill by 1 bullet sometimes, depending on the range. I mean, 1% does make a heck of a difference. Maybe not with the netcode issues right now because there's so many trades and there's some snipers going on. So I've unlocked the FAMAS as a squad mate's complaining about it. And there's the heavy barrel, and I almost got him. Got him down to 53. I'll probably use the heavy barrel for guns such as the M416 and the AK-12, which is shoot laser beams across the map. So far, the AK-12 is going to be my long-range bomber. If I think I have to go on a long push, let's say I'm playing Rush and off the break, and these guys, we haven't pushed in at all, I might use the AK-12. But I'll quickly switch to the AEK when we're getting closer to what's going on, right? Because this is a beast of a weapon close range. And there you see some of the burst firing, and I got lucky there. I got all 3 of them. But quick to switch to the pistol, and away we go for just a little bit more fun. Just pull straight down this thing. Again, I'll do a control freak to really help you guys out. And they just keep coming. It's unbelievable. And there you can see where the offensive perks help me here. The biggest thing you can do is not wipe. When your squad is getting down to 1 or 2 guys, try to stay alive because you establish these squad, and I switched there, and I shouldn't have. That guy took a dirt nap before I could get to him, basically. I should have stayed on my target, but I thought he was going to shoot me. So you get these squad perks going on. You can see it above our squad names. And if we wipe, we pretty much lose it all. And the worst thing that can happen, and I don't know what's going on there. I think the guy's trying to get an autograph or something signed by the guy laying down. But the worst thing you could do is you can lose your ammo perk, which is an offensive perk, because right now there's I think it's a glitch in the game, because this wasn't in beta. The developer said, oh, it's a hardcore feature you can turn on and off, where when you reload, you lose whatever's left in your mag. So if you reload and you've got 20 left in your mag, you lose those. You get a new mag, but you completely lose those 20. So if couple reloads and you don't have the ammo going on, you can literally kill 5 or 6 people, maybe 4, and just be completely out of ammo, which is the worst thing in the world, especially when you're trying to make pushes like this. And I'm trying to figure out this map. This is Daybreaker. This is probably the second time I've played it. One time was Rush, and that was a lot of fun. I remember being on the defender side where the attackers had a ton of LAVs. It was unbelievable. And you guys are about to see a pretty epic fail coming up here shortly on my part, and I'm going to cut it to the live comms because I couldn't believe what I did. I really thought I cleared the ledge. So keep the pressure on, establish the burn. That means you have 2 of the 3 flags, and the tickets bleed against the opponents, basically. And here comes one of my finer moments so far in the Battlefield 4 multiplayer. I'm gonna kill myself with my own nade. Damn it. And there you have one of my finer moments in Battlefield 4 so far. So when you not shoot people with the AEK, when they're running across the road at long distances, or if you're in a long lane, such as Operation Locker, and you're in the snowbound lane, and you're playing a defensive position, bait people into getting closer to you. Don't just shoot people the second you see them, because they're probably going to shoot laser beams across the screen in the form of the M416, AK-12, AK-5C, or some of the other guns that have very low deviation, very low recoil, and that are the slower RPM guns. The higher RPM guns, such as the FAMAS and the AEK, are going to have the higher recoils, but it's going to reward you if you can control it at point blank. And I just figured out that it was the USAS, and I really don't want that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this pretty much naked AEK gameplay. If you get the angled grip, throw that bad boy on there, because again, that reduces the first shot recoil by 33%, and that's half the battle with this specific gun. This thing is a beast up close, a little bit lacking at the long range, even if you're microbursting. It'll be a little bit frustrating until you figure it out, because it's a pretty hard pull. But once you do figure out that pull and how to microburst at the longer ranges, it's not too bad, but it's not as good as it was in Battlefield 3. So don't think that this is going to be an amazing gun that you can just give people across the screen pretty long distances, because you're not going to be able to. So a little pre-nade action there, seeing a little flash in the mini-map, a little bit late to the party, and it's all about getting on flags, not to mention your score per minute just skyrockets as you're capping and defending flags as well, which also helps you level, gain experience, and get new weapons. And that right there is a pretty good nade. And here is an even better nade. So that one had me running for my life, and this one's going to land right in my lap. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. What gun do you want me to showcase next, either in the engineering tree or medic tree? Thanks for watching, YouTubers. We'll see you guys later.